Today, we talk about how to work out what you're passionate about. Today I have Seiya from Kaiwa. Do you want to quickly introduce yourself?
Yeah. So hi guys, I'm Seiya from Kaiwa, and what Kaiwa does is we teach language in the form of virtual reality. And currently we have several language courses from English, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese.
Okay, cool. So the reason why I wanted you on this episode is because you're traditionally from business. That's what you did at university. Yeah. But now you're doing all kinds of weird stuff. So do you want to talk about like where you started and what you're doing and why you took that pathway?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started off doing accounting and marketing. Yeah. And then that was because what everyone was telling me to do, right? Yeah, fair enough. And then I was like, not really what I want to do. So then changed my majors to econometrics, IT, and marketing. So a little bit of a pivot. Originally, I was, like you said, I was doing business side. So I did business I worked companies at Microsoft, Telstra. Yep. But then again, I was like, do I really want to do this? So then I left Microsoft with that plan B and started doing a lot of ad hoc stuff, really different stuff like general assembly stuff, going to hackathons, and fast forwarding to like a few years later, now I attended a hackathon and realized, oh, I like the problem that I'm trying to solve. Let's equip it with virtual reality, and I learned virtual reality, and that's what we're doing now.
There's a similarity there that we've both tried a lot of different things, and I think that's really getting to the crux of the issue. Like when people come up to me and ask me, and this happens a lot with real skills, by the way. So people come up to me and say, how do I figure out what I want to do with my life? Because right now I'm not sure. I'm doing flexible engineering, I'm doing engineering, I'm not sure, I'm doing business. And like my answer is always the same. It's just like try as many things as you can, right? You don't know what your favorite flavor of ice cream is unless you've tried every single ice cream or tried a lot of ice cream.
I think, like you mentioned, the analogy of different flavors of ice cream. I think I totally agree with that. People say they don't know what they want to do, then it's like, okay, well, what have you tried? It's like, I haven't. Well, then try something and then figure out, it's not figuring out what you want to do, it's figuring out what you don't want to do, and then you just filter out and then you just come to a conclusion.
If I was to follow that up, a lot of people say, okay, cool, you're saying try all this stuff. How do I try this stuff?
Well, that's, for me, this was like 3 years ago, this was when the whole buzzword of hackathons, things like hipster, hacker, hustler was not even sort of a trendy thing. So what I did was I LinkedIn stalked people and figured out what are they doing now. Like the people who got high distinction, when I was a first year, second year, or who I looked up on. And I looked at them and they were doing like, awesome startup stuff. And I realized, how did they get there? How did they get to Silicon Valley? And I realized, okay, they did this, they did that. For example, Founders Institute, General Assembly, I went to hackathons and then they're there. Then I was like, okay, well, let's reverse engineer it, let's do the same thing. And I did all of them and now I'm here. So I think just find someone and then just reverse engineer it and then just do exactly what they did and do better. I think that's that's how I approached it, and that's where I'm here now.
Okay, let's say you're in second year, you've worked out, okay, I want to try these things. How do I get the opportunity to try that?
Okay, opportunity to try new things can be either three ways. One is obviously getting paid to do it and learn on the job. The second one is you to create your own company or you create your own thing and figure out like a small project, side project. Or the third one is you go to a startup or medium-sized firm, say, this is who I am, this is why I want to learn this new skill. Is it okay to work for volunteer for 2 times a week? And then you get your skills, and the next year you can actually get paid for the skills you have. I think that's how I approached it as well. So again, when I left Microsoft, I didn't know what I want to do. I realized I didn't know any technical stuff. So then I joined startups, and I actually did pro bono work for 13 months. So I did that for 13 months, and now I'm equipped with, like yourself, you've done so many things from finance, marketing, operations, and I think that gave me the foundation to do what I'm doing now today.
The other thing is personal projects. I thought that was really interesting. So you started a company in virtual reality. Did you do any virtual reality beforehand?
Not at all.
So you just decided, I want to do virtual reality, and you learned it for that purpose? Okay.
So yeah, we spent every day from Monday to Sunday working on it. And I think the reason why I can keep doing this there's 3 reasons. One is the problem I'm solving, because I have an interest in like language. Everyone in my team has been speaking can speak 3 languages at least.
Yeah.
I like the tech side of it, and I like the team. I don't think if I don't have those 3, I don't think I can do like 7 days a week.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm just lucky that I found the 3 things I like, and I'm doing that right now. So if you haven't found it, I feel like just keep doing something. If you don't do anything, then obviously you're just gonna not know what you want to do. So.
And that other thing with personal projects, I feel like that's such a good thing as well. Like, for example, if you want to try marketing, for example, like the easiest way is just start a dropshipping company, right? You can start at a few bucks, start a website, find do AliExpress or something, start selling stuff, work out how you do paid advertising, how you do Facebook pages and how to push out stuff. Right? You'll learn so much more than you will at university or anything like that. Awesome. So, as you know, the Real Skills episode always ends with action items. So, what do we want you to try? Do you have any action items for everyone viewing? Or?
Yeah, I mean, like, what I would ask for you guys that are viewing, if you're still wondering like what you want to do, try something. Yeah. Try something and then document that process, and then constantly audit yourself for what you want to do, what you don't want to do, and if you don't like it, great, that's a win, right? You don't want to do that anymore, and then keep moving on.
Yeah, so just make a list of everything that you feel like you might be interested in. Work out things that you can do, like maybe there's startups near you, on campus. A lot of the universities have entrepreneurship groups now, so volunteering for those people, starting a project. Just have a think about what you want to do and comment down below if you have any skills that you want to try out. Maybe there's other people commenting that can help you try out those skills, or maybe you can collaborate with people. So yeah, thanks a lot and tune in for next week.
Thank you.